Hello, I'm Tails. Welcome back to Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and Sonic Origins. This is episode 2. Ow. I can't dick around. I need the Chaos Emeralds, so... Yeah, we've made it to Marble Zone, which is actually based on Roman architecture and ruins, which is pretty neat. And there's a lot of, I think this was built in like a volcano area because there's a lot of lava, and even in the background you can see a lot of mountains. So I think the intention that this is supposed to be some sort of volcano, and there's ancient ruins built, and they decided to go with Roman architecture to give it some more flair. I doubt this is literally implying Romans existed on South Island, because Sonic lore does not really imply that at all.
I think they're looking up for me. There's been 3 rounds and the score now is 28-28, so it's even. But now he's cut, so we both are really damaged. But he's more tired than me, so my plan's actually working.
So, one thing about Sonic 1 is that the whole idea was to make a game that was speed-based.
Yes!
And the whole idea came from, I forgot his name, but the original creator for Sonic, he basically had the idea of making a speed-based game based on how people would try to... You know how people would replay Mario 1 and game over and they'd have to replay the first level and get better at it over time and get quicker? That was kind of the inspiration for this, a speed-orientated platformer. And the whole idea is you have to improve at the game and get faster and better at it, become more skilled and more self-aware of the level design and whatnot. That's kind of the whole point of this game, and it really does show. Like, this game is pretty fun to replay and to time attack and all that. It's actually really fucking fun. It's just a shame that the whole Chaos Emerald thing kind of conflicts with that, but Green Hill was perfectly designed with loops and pathways that punish you if you dick around and everything, and if you get smarter and learn more about the level design. The level design of Green Hill is fucking masterful for the whole point of the game, and is a testament to how ambitious and well realized the concept was. But then you get Marble Zone, which is kinda shit. Kinda, like, it's slow, it's boring, it has puzzles, but the whole idea was to make this game kind of like a roller coaster, and they definitely achieved that, because it goes from really quick with awesome slopes and set pieces to really slow and tedious. But, fuck, see? Tedious. Oh, fuck off! But, yeah.
I'm just saying, I saw a video, that person that's way more experienced than I'm at the game. They just,
No,
they
fuck.
just won by decision. I thought by KO. I mean, come on. Also, I'm not deliberately making it where the power is the highest it could be. I have it at the middle, which is how you should play it anyway.
I think they have made the special stages deliberately harder because of the whole coin system. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, so we got our third Chaos Emerald, which is all nice and all. But yeah, Green Hill is awesomely designed, and it's pretty much perfect. There's a reason why it's so iconic. Marble Zone is also pretty cool, but I don't hate this level at all. Personally, like, when I play this game, I have no trouble getting through a Marble Zone at all, because I'm just so used to it. But I can see how someone at first would fucking hate this level after Green Hill. But whatever. One thing is that this level literally just it looks like Spyro to me. It's the same color palette, you know? It's all purple and orange. This level just reminds me of Spyro for some reason. I don't know. I think it's also the old graphics and whatnot, and the aesthetic of this level as well. All it fucking needs is crystals everywhere and it'll be perfect. Literally Spyro. But yeah. So yeah, this is a pretty cool remake altogether, Origins. It's not as good as something like Sonic 3 Complete, which is like a fan-made remake of Sonic 3 with so many fucking features. Not to mention that Sonic 3 removes. Sonic 3 doesn't have the original music due to licensing shit, so I can see why that can definitely be a turn-off. Also here, if you're smart enough or daredevil-y enough, you can just run across all of this. I'm not gonna, because I want to get the Chaos Emeralds, but I'm probably gonna end up replaying Sonic 1 as we go on, and just not bother with the Chaos Emeralds. I'm only gonna try get the Chaos Emeralds once. But, yeah. Oh yeah, here first, get some of this. Sweet. Right, now we have to go all the fucking way back. But yeah, I wonder if this is supposed to be like a dungeon then, because you can see like metal bars over there. It looks like this is like an ancient prison then. Who knows? It seems to be built deliberately for lava as well, so I wonder if there's some sort of sewage system. I don't know. I'm the one who thinks way too highly of this, because I live on South Island, and there's literally a place called Marble Zone with all this, and it's been a mystery on what the origins of it is. I know Robotnik is interested, because he literally is an archaeologist. So, and that probably plays into this. In fact, I'll talk about Robotnik's characterization real quick. He's a scientist, he's an archaeologist, he's clearly interested in ancient artifacts. Why do you think he came to this ancient island with the mystical Chaos Emeralds of an unknown origin? And all of this crazy lost cities. We'll see later on with Labyrinth. This place is packed to the fucking brim with like ancient tombs and cities and civilizations and shit. This place would make Indiana Jones go wet. Like, that's how much shit's here. Like, you could make like a trilogy of indie flicks just off South Island. That's how much there is. God damn it. Frontiers kind of helps with the world building, because we find out more about the Chaos Emeralds. But more on that later, maybe, I don't know.
You already played Frontiers on the channel?
Yeah, so, yeah, that's one thing. I'm hoping that the adventure games are put on. I was honestly wishing Sonic Adventure DX was on PS5, because if they had that, then I would have all the Game Gear games to play as well, because you can unlock the Game Gear games, and I could literally just Let's Play, like, the entire Sonic series then. Which is pretty neat. Well, not the entire Sonic series, but whatever. Oh yeah, I'm kind of doing this in like one zone per episode.
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah, and I got 100 rings, neat. But yeah, I've kind of already talked about everything in Marble Zone. One thing, Sonic was made blue, to contrast against Mario obviously, but also because the Sega logo, you know, is blue. That's pretty neat, I guess.
one thing most people don't know, its actual name is like
Needle Mouse, yeah. That was the original name, but they changed it to Sonic because the whole idea was to make a speed-orientated platformer. And what's speed? Well, Sonic. So, you know, so they...
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah, and Sonic likes chili dogs, and he's a rebel because that's just what kids were into in America in those days. And you can't really say that's changed too much. I mean, kids love fast food. They're always rebels and shit. I mean, come on. Sonic still appeals today.
I'm a rebel.
Look at the film. I actually think the films have done a perfect job of bringing Sonic into the 21st century. Because that's just how a cool Sonic... Sonic in the movies is how kids are like now in a way, but in a cool, child-friendly way. Like, obviously kids now are kind of fucking vile, but... in like the cool sense and the child-friendly sense, that is Sonic. He's always making pop culture references. He's really quippy and stuff like a Marvel film. That's just how that... I don't know, I just think it works. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we just got the 4th Chaos Emerald. And we're about to finish Marble Zone with the final act. Oh yeah, these enemies. These are called Buzz Bombers. I don't know the name of this guy, so we're calling him Spiny Prick. And, yeah, one thing is that you really should be trying to free every animal in this game, because they're all captured by Robotnik. I actually like to think, yeah, I fucking hope this is the case. When you stop Robotnik, you, like, destroy a machine that, like, frees all the robots. Oh wait, then again, when you get all the Chaos Emeralds at the end of the game, it like freezes South Island and makes flowers grow, so I guess that gets rid of all the pollution and stuff. Yeah, one thing, this game is an environmentalist message, an environment message, not climate change, but like pollution and why it's bad. Because if you think about it, you got Sonic, who is about nature and freedom, rebelling against industrialists, like, you know, all that shit. You could also hilariously interpret this as America versus the USSR, because Sonic's all the colours of North America and the US, and Robotnik is literally the colours of the Soviet Union. But I don't think that was the intention at all. The intention was to make Sonic like appeal to American kids and what they were into in the day, and they were trying to make Robotnik deliberately like a school teacher like enemy. That's why he's an archaeologist, that's why he's into history, but that's also why he's like making robots. He's trying to make the world boring, full of cities and science and stuff. Just stuff kids wouldn't really care about in those days. Like that was the idea, the whole point. Oh shit. Luckily I don't have to worry about rings now. So yeah, I kind of got nothing else to talk about until we get to the next zone. I haven't actually used the spin dash because I'm way too used to playing this game without it. Like, this game did not introduce the spin dash, and I don't really understand why they put it in the game. Well, I do, but at the same time, it's just odd, you know? I'm Tails, you know? I taught Sonic the spin dash, so it just feels weird how he knows it right now. I mean, in our universe, I knew Sonic by the time Sonic 1 was happening, but I never taught him it until I started going on adventures. Yes, I did, Sonic.
No.
Yeah, I did, bro. Oh yeah, Sonic's right here, the original one. According to Robotnik, this is the Prime Universe, so I'm technically the original Tails, and that's the original Sonic, so... And, hey, the original Sonic is literally a typical American son of a bitch. I say that in a loving way. And, yeah, Sonic, what do you think of that?
Gunchuck.
What do you think of, your first game?
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Guys,
Sonic...
I'm really happy. I'm doing very well.
Nice.
I've been kind of winning on 4 cards.
This part of Marble Zone could be a real son of a bitch, for first timers, but it's a cinch, really. And now we go on to the second boss, which is against Dr. Robotnik again. Yeah, one thing, you are always fighting against Robotnik in every boss. That's something Mario doesn't do. With Mario, always fighting the Koopalins or something. In Mario 1, you could stay, but in Mario 1, you're always fighting Bowser. No, you're not. You're fighting enemies that are pretending to be Bowser because of dark magic or whatever. Maybe it's Kamek, I don't know. I actually like to think Kamek existed in Mario 1, we just never see him. And I think that is canon, because Kamek existed in Yoshi's Island, so yes, Kamek did exist in Mario 1, we just never saw him. But this isn't about Mario. Maybe if Nintendo ever puts a recording system on there, then we could play Mario games more often.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fucking cool.
What we would do then, we would probably like do Switch videos like on there, and then PS5 ones on there at the same time. That'd be so...
Nobody would allow to do that. How would YouTube react to that?
True.
2 streams going on at the same time.
I think you can actually. I don't know. I think you can handle like 4 at once in one account. Sam.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I read that somewhere. Anyway, we open the next capsule. Here we go.
I only just realised I'm winning so easily.
Wow.
I'm only by 7 points, and there's 5 more rounds left. Guys, I think I'm good.
Alright, guys.
That's stupid.
I'll see you in part 3 where we take on Spring Yard Zone.